Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. My name's Destiny. We do all kinds of things here, and today we're going to set up for Cycle 2. So we are setting up my book journal and my bullet journal in this video. My book journal this time, I decided to go quite simple with it, and I just went into Canva and created both the pages you're seeing me tape in my journal. I really wasn't in the headspace this month to draw in my book journal, so I figured why not just use Canva and do the design that way. And honestly, I love the way it came out. I made the background cream because you will see pretty soon that I made washi tape as well for my book journal or for my bullet journal. And when I did that, my pages in my bullet journal are a little more cream colored than the ones in my book journal, so I made all the backgrounds of each one of these to be cream. I did realize later that I put that on the wrong side. So there's a hesitant pause in here where I'm like looking at it because I meant for the TBR and finished to go on the left-hand side and then the stats go on the right-hand side like in Cycle 1. But that didn't happen, so here we are just sticking it in and making it do the best I can. When I made these and printed them out from Canva, I did not have my book journal with me, so I had to guesstimate on the size, and at first I printed them out way too small, and then I printed these out a little too big, but I was able to cut it down and kind of make it do what it do. So as you can see, I'm adding this line of washi because I didn't get it as fit as I wanted it in there. So I'm just covering up my mistakes with a little bit of washi. Next, I'm just cutting down the washi on the side of the page and just making sure everything's fitting like I want it to. I also tested out the smaller size that I printed versus this size because at first I thought this was just too big and I might want the smaller one, but I really did like the look of this one better, so I kept it. And then lastly, I filled in my TBR. That video is coming. I've already filmed it. I just have to get it edited for you guys, and then you'll have my Cycle 2 TBR as well. I actually made a change to what's here, so don't read this because I changed my mind. Now I'm going to just quickly fill in 2 books that I've already finished this cycle. I actually ended up finishing a 3rd one, and it might have to go after my Cycle 2 pages because I don't know if it's going to fit on the next page. But I finished One of Us Is Back and The Gilded Ones, and so I'm just adding that book sticker and what information I did have already into it. I found a stencil in my stuff and realized I had a star stencil, and I absolutely love putting little stars in that way, so I've started doing that as well. But yeah, I'm just filling this in, and then we will move on to my book journal. Okay, so to start this off, we are not going to talk about the fact I misspelled February. I did not realize it until I was watching this footage back to edit it that I spelled February wrong down the side. We're not going to talk about it. I'm leaving it. Everyone makes mistakes, and I made that mistake. So for Cycle 2, I was trying to think what quote I wanted to do because I really did want to do a quote page. I really like doing them. It's just more of my enjoyment of lettering the quotes than it really being having purpose. And that's totally okay. If you want to do something in your planner that just doesn't serve any purpose, you just want it because you like it, do it. So I decided that we're going with song lyrics this year, which I'm so excited for. My Cycle 1 quote was from Perfectionist by Russ. I absolutely love the song. It speaks to my soul. And Spotify has a new DJ setting. It is AI, so if you're against using anything AI, then I don't recommend. But I was testing it out to see what I thought, and it was like, here's some songs that you used to listen to back in 2018. And I was just like, okay. And Same Love by Macklemore played, and I absolutely love this quote. I've always wanted a tattoo down my side. So I decided, since I've not gotten that tattoo, I was going to do it in my bullet journal, and I love it so much. The quote is, if you preach hate at the service, those words are anointed. That holy water you soak in has been poisoned. I absolutely love it. If you have any religious trauma, you probably can relate a little bit. If you've never heard the song, highly recommend you go listen to it. But I love it. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting my 4-week calendar in. So this is weeks 5 to 8. So far, I'm loving planning this way. It's helping so much more than I thought it would. I've been able to stay on top of things a little bit better. My brain's not misunderstanding how weeks are flowing together. It's just honestly perfect. So highly recommend. Very happy with doing this. From cycle 1, I realized that I wanted to make a change and add some of my habits, the ones that are always going to stay the same week after week after week, to my monthly calendar, so I have to go back and look at it because I haven't been doing that. So on the side here, I have 4 habits, which is reading, exercise, teeth, because I'm trying to get to where I brush my teeth twice a day, every day. I do once in the morning. That's not a problem. It's the night that I'm having issues with, which I can say I've been on top of. Woo. And then videos, because I want to start working on them on kind of a daily basis and getting more content out there for you guys on not just YouTube, but Instagram and TikTok. And those are the 2 I'm struggling with right now, but we shall get there. So yeah, those are the habits there. They're not going to change week to week, and I know that. So I figured to put them on the monthly, and then you'll see in a minute on my weekly, I put the ones that I just want to focus on for those 2 weeks, and what I feel like is a struggle. And then if I get on top of them, then we'll move and change them again. Next, I'm setting up my cycle 2 goals, my bingo spread. I loved this last month. I failed miserably, but I loved it. It was fun to try to get a bingo and like strategically put things where they need to go. My only issue was when I did it, I was not clear enough with myself on numeric goals. Some of them were they were not that they were untrackable, but kind of, because like I said, walk daily. So I missed one day pretty early on in the year, and I felt like I failed because it was walk daily, not walk 15 days out of the cycle. So this time when I decided to set this up, I did give myself grace and set it up where it was like walk 15 days at this cycle, and instead of walk daily, because that way if I happen to get sick or I'm just exhausted one day and can't make it to the treadmill or make it to move my body, I didn't fail. And so that is that. I absolutely love it. You can pause and zoom in if you want to be nosy about my goals. The quote below this is actually a quote from Buddha about self-love, and it was just something I wanted to remind myself of since I was giving myself the grace like I was discussing. Next, we are setting up my weeklies. This is just my 2-week planning, and honestly, I wanted to be quick, easy, and just done. So that's what you're getting. This is weeks 4 and 6, or 5 and 6. Yeah, I'm tired. 5 and 6, and then 6 or 7 and 8. I love it, honestly. I didn't think I was going to, but I'm loving it. I've already started using it, obviously, because we are in the middle of week 5, and the way I'm using this spread versus my monthly is this is what I plan on doing. The monthly is that what actually happened. So when I put down a video for that Monday, my monthly will reflect, did the video actually go up? This reflects, okay, this is what I plan to go up, and this is what's going up, kind of thing. And honestly, it's working well for me. So yeah, I'm gonna let you go onto the music. We're going to flip through. I will see y'all in my next one. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed these. Yes, I decided for pink and brown as my color palette. I absolutely love it, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.